And our quarterfinal one tiebreaker has begun. Right away on the Blue Alliance. Sprocket racing to the scale. Taters gets there first for Red. Looks like Sprocket's bounce off, meaning that Red, although the scale is physically hung up on Meme Team, will have possession. And we now move into the teleoperated period. Red has the scale 2 cubes to none. The Red Alliance has possession of their switch. No one has played cubes in the blue switch yet. Looks like Taters over on the red side adding to that lead on the scale before blue has a chance to put any down. Taters have placed the first cube on the blue switch, making sure that blue does not have control of it. Meme Team will try to take that back, but they're not earning points at the moment. Taters adding to that lead on the red side of the scale. Meanwhile, their alliance partners, Vitruvian bots, making sure that Red has control of their switch. The Red Alliance took some damage last match, but so far, they appear to be maintaining control of the field. Vitruvian on Red, now adding cubes to the exchange. Over on the blue side, Red has control of the blue switch. Blue will have a hard time coming back from that with such a big lead. Team Sprocket bringing cubes to the exchange. Over on Red, got 4 robots over here. Taters making sure they have control of their own switch. Vitruvian headed to the exchange. Looks like Meme Team trying to interfere with the Red Alliance over here a bit, but Red still has firm control. With a minute left in the match, looks like Firebots already are at the scale. Their alliance partners making sure that they have control of the field. Looks like neither alliance has played a Levitate power-up yet, but Red will be headed that way as soon as they get a third cube. We still have 45 seconds left to go in the match. Red Alliance already approaching the platform in advance of the endgame. Now Red gets the third cube that they need for Levitate. Looks like Blue has not placed those cubes yet. Meme Team picking up a cube for Blue, but Blue has not been scoring points for a while in this match. And now we are finally at the start of endgame, the final 30 seconds of the match. Looks like Firebots going to be ready to climb for the Red Alliance. No one's yet approaching the platform for Blue. Looks like 2 blue robots are not mobile at the time. And with just 12 seconds left to go, looks like Firebots will be attempting an independent climb. Meme Team trying to play some final defense on Taters, but there's not much time left in the match. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the results are in. It is Red Alliance with a decisive victory, 446 to 28. That means our Red Alliance will be advancing to the semifinals, but let's get a big round of applause for the Blue Alliance, who put up an excellent fight. Now, let's hear some more from RSN.
Rough match there for Blue. A first seed taking away the win with lots of firepower there.
Taters starting out well, same side autonomous, getting 2 cubes in the scale, but more critical, the way you gotta start your teleoperator mode. Watch 3309 here, just coming out of autonomous. They pick up right from their cube pile. They know that they don't need all those cubes for their vault, and they zip across the field, get that scale, and then they're the ones fighting. Unlike in the first match, they're the ones fighting for these opposite side switch plate cubes, and they take Blue's switch away from them before Blue has the opportunity to just get those points from autonomous for the rest of the match. They are just frozen out immediately, really just leaning directly on top of them was a fully functional, up until the end game, fully functional Red Alliance.
Right, and this is a move we saw a lot of teams try this weekend, but they forgot to make sure that they had a solid control of their own switch to start the match. Good job on Red for being able to capitalize on that. We'll see if they can be able to carry that through the rest of the elimination rounds.
I will be interested to see if Taters kept their platform up just in case of breakage, or if it is currently broken. They still have the capability of a double climb with their partners, with 3309 picking up, so they might shift their strategy if they aren't confident. They were so far ahead in that match, they probably didn't want to risk it, but I don't know how well it's working.
Absolutely, Steve. Let's talk a little bit about what our semifinal matchups are going to look like. We now have 1v4 on the red side of the bracket, and we have 2v3 on the blue side.
The 1 versus 4 quarterfinals that we saw, these alliances made it out of quarterfinals, but both with very volatile matches. 294 tipping over in each of their wins, and 21-22 and 3309 breaking their collectors at one point during the second match. They could see a very different match than they're expecting.